Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what looks like a magnificent evening on the Menai Straits. I haven't fished the Menai much. I've done a couple of sessions at Molydon. Oh, there we go, a bite on the intro. How's that for you? I was going to say, I haven't fished the Menai much, apart from Molydon, and I've never really had much luck. So I'm hoping that is going to change tonight. Primary target is huss. Huss, eels, dogs. Big, angry, monstrous stuff. I am still looking for a double figure huss, and I'm still looking for a double figure eel. I'm not too sure the eel will come on this mark, but there's a good chance of the huss. So I am told. So that's what we're here for. We have got about 3.5 hours till low water, and then we're going to fish a couple of hours back up. Well, we'll see how we feel. So low water is at 9. Obviously from here I've got about a 3-hour drive home, so see how it's fishing. If it's fishing its nuts off, don't get me wrong, I'll stay and fish it all the way back up. But if it's quiet, we'll give it an hour of the flood and see if anything changes, and then we'll probably mosey on out of here. But it's a good sign. We've just got set up, just got rigs in the water, baits in the water, and we've had a first little rattle. Setup wise, I think it's going to be fairly snaggy out there. It looks like there's a load of rocks uncovering to my left. There's a rocky outcrop here. We're on a bit of a beach. So I've got big heavy rods with me. I've got the Creed and I've got the Ron Thompson accelerator, and I'm fishing 90-pound braid straight through. The eagle-eyed of you might notice that I still haven't put more braid on this reel. In fact, I forgot all about that, cast out, and it just tinged as it hit the knot at the end. Luckily it didn't come off. But so yeah, we're fishing one rod at distance, one a little bit closer in. I feel like we're fishing in quite deep water, so there's a good chance of absolutely anything. Rig wise, I've got big heavy rigs on, so I've got a big pulley dropper with 100 pound, 120 pound line on, and I've got a pulley panel with, again, 100 pound line on. And that is, I think, about all you need to know for now. Bait wise, we've got loads of stuff to go at. I've got sand eels. There is a chance of raise. So I've got some sand eels, I've got some bluey, I've got some mackerel, I've got squid, and I've snuck in, don't tell the Welsh lads, but I've snuck in a couple of cart wings, because there has been the occasional cod caught on the Menai. I know the Welsh lads complain that there are no cod in Wales anymore. Maybe they've just forgot how to fish for them. I'd love to come over and catch one right under the nose. Oh well, remember that little rattle we had? This rod's just lunged over. Oh, we're on. We are on. Now then, let's find out just how snaggy it actually is. First cast fish, imagine that. Can't remember the last time that's happened. Come on, baby. I literally just sat down on my box. Oh no, we're snagged. We're snagged, and it's fairly close in as well. Come on. Let's give it a bit of slack, let the fish do the work. Oh no. Oh, you mother... Oh, that snapped me clean off. Oh. Well, I thought that was going to be the perfect start, and then we must have got about 30 yards off the edge, and there must just be a big jagged rock or something. It just sat behind it, and as soon as I reeled in to try and yank it free, the braids just snapped. Oh, that also means I've got even less braid on that reel now. Oh, what was going to be the ideal start has just turned into the worst possible start. Now I have got my spare spools with mono on, but do I trust mono? No. Right, and take 2, folks. I was just about to move us right a little bit. Just had a really good rattle on the second rod. I think these are bulls. Coming along, having a go, having to think about it, coming back, not coming back. There's a couple of other lads just come and set up as well. They were saying they weren't expecting anybody down here, but there is a big rock ledge in front of us. It goes very deep. And yeah, he did say you want rotten bottoms on. Rotten bottoms are no good, so I've got braid on. The thing I'm not bothered about, well, I am bothered about losing gear, but the thing I'm more pissed off about is there is definitely a fish out there with a hook in its mouth and bait and who knows how much line attached to it. As soon as you put any tension on braid against a sharp surface like a jagged rock, and that's it, you're gone. There we go, fish on. And then can I get it up and over that ledge? Oh, this is heavier. Oh, this is bad news. Bad news. Am I going to get it up? Oh, I'll tell you what, I've put some bend in this creed. You can see this creed bend. Oh. Right, come on, keep winching. Just keep winching. Just keep winching. Just keep winching. Oh, we're here. It's here. I think it's a ray. Is it a ray? I've got... Oh, that felt so heavy. I've got another mono. Oh, that's my line, that's why. See, what a session this has turned into. Excuse the swearing. Well, I'm making all that big song and a dance for the world's smallest little ray. The world's smallest little ray. Look at that. What a diddy little baby. Diddy, 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 little baby. Are you going to chill out? No. Angry little so-and-so. Very angry little so-and-so. But we'll get him back. First fish, though. At least I've got that line back. That came back relatively snag-free, to be honest, apart from me picking up my own line. So, it's a bit of good news. Let's pick up the morale a little bit, eh? The water's crystal clear, isn't it, round here? Let's get a nice little release video. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Come on, mate, you're not sitting here all night. I've rebaited, recast, and matey boy here is still just sat here in the shallows. Now, I didn't notice, you might not be able to see it. Where's he gone now? I can't bloody see him. And this, no idea where he's just gone now. Until I get a load of thorns in my boot. No idea. But yeah, I did notice there is a load of little prawns, and I was just watching him just swim around in the shallows. And I assume he's just feeding on prawns now. But I can't see him. He's in this dirt somewhere. Oh, is that him there? Is that him? There he goes. Go on, mate, off you go. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. See you later, mate. Good rattle. Good little rattle. Come on, where are you? There we go. There we go. We're on. Let's get this one up. Get this one up and away from that snag. No. Oh man, man alive, what the Alright, I'm going to give this, it's literally not that far out, man. It must be probably 15 feet out. But after that first one, I know I'm not going to get this back. Oh, we're up and past it. We're up and past it. It is literally just out there. What have we got? A bloody whiting. Ew, a little pain in the arse. I was there getting all excited. Oh, well. Oh well, species number 2 of the night. But yeah, there you go. Teeny tiny little whiting. In fact, I'm not even going to bother measuring him because he's got a right deformed little snout. Oh no, it's not. He's got a mouthful of squid, that's why. Mouthful of my squid. Definitely a whiting in it before I chuck it back. Definitely a whiting. Whoop. Alright, there you go. One whiting. He can go straight back. See you later. Fucker. Getting all excited now because I've literally just recast after that whiting and I've put a whole mackerel head on and a load of guts and just had a really nice little rattle. So with that thornback ray, we're up to 5 species so far for the year. I've got 2, it should be 6. I didn't really take a picture of my bass, did I? So it should be 6, but I've got 5 official species for the year. We've got 2 in Tommy's fish hunt over 50 centimetres. If I can get a nice thorny and a huss, that puts us at 6 species and 4 in Tommy's fish hunt. That will be a good little session. A good little trip to Anglesey, that. I'll be pleased with that. Come on, bite. I'm bursting for a wee. I'll tell you what, I'll go for a wee and I guarantee you that bite will come back. Doesn't look like that's worked. So, let's check this pulley panel rig because we haven't checked that one for a while. I don't even know where that's actually at. Where is it? There we go, we're up. We're up. Let's wind. Here we go. Easy as that, look. Flicked to pieces. Fresh baits all around. Alright folks, we're going big. That is half a mackerel, 2 8-0 tamers. Come down here a little bit so you get a bit better light. That's half a mackerel, 2 8-0 tamers, 120 pound line, 80 pound main body. We're going for it. So the next rod that comes out is having that on it. I'm going to figure out what it is that's having a good old rattle on these baits. It's either that or we're going to get something big. Then I've just got to figure out how to do it. We're going to land it. But I'll deal with that when we have to. Well, that one's not gone well. So everything is sailing, even though we've got like an hour left till low water now, everything is still sailing round to the right. And I thought, you know what, I'll try chucking as far left as I can without getting tangled up with these guys. And I think I've pinged that straight over the top of a buoy that I was trying to avoid earlier. Forgot all about it. It was only when I let my head drop to the water and I saw it reflect in the headlamp, and I was like, oh shit. So that might be the second set I've lost gear. Yeah, cocked that one up a little bit, I think it's fair to say. But we've now got a mackerel head on and squid and lug, because squid and lug is a favoured bait for bass and cod over on the east coast. And if I can get either of those, it'll be another one to the species hunt. And if I can get one over 50 centimetres, that would be even better, wouldn't it? Oh, I just missed. a really good bite. And it was that good a bite, I couldn't even tell you which rod it was on. I want to say it was on this one. So on the Creed, at the minute, I've got the mackerel and bluey. That's on that pulley dropper, just one big single hook. On the accelerator, I've got that pulley pennel, and at the minute I've got squid and cart wings on that. I honestly couldn't tell you which rod it was, just rattle. There's still bites out there, but they're big bites, and then they don't tend to hook up. I think what I might do, we're getting close to low water. I think we're probably about half an hour or so away from low water now. And I think what I might do is, as the tide starts to flood, do I stand with one rod in my hand and gamble on which rod it's going to be? I guarantee you, if I stand with one rod, the other one will bang away. I'll swap hands, swap rods, and the other one will bang away. It'll always be the one that's in the rod stand. I'll tell you what, it's a wonderful evening. A really lovely evening. There is a slight breeze, but it's actually quite mild compared to being in Holyhead and being on the beach this morning where it's absolutely Baltic. Quite mild. I only just realised that I didn't have my hood up then. I was just about to come on and tell you all about how we are now at low water, and it has gone deathly quiet. Like, there's hardly any breeze, there's no rain, and then all of a sudden that big bait I put out, it was just a nice little pull down and then a rattle. And I'm hoping it's going to turn into a big old huss. I've dropped that pulley dropper with a single hook. We're now fishing that big bait rig and the pulley pennel on the other one. The pulley pennel I'm literally just going to target rays now. So it's going to be squid and mackerel, squid and sandeel I've got on there at the minute, squid and bluey, and on, I'm going to keep, go on. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but every now and again there's just a little... Yeah, so I'm just going to target rays on that rod, and I'm going to put big baits out on this rod. I've got three joeys left, so that's 6 big baits. I've got 4 blueies, probably easily a dozen or so sandeel, and half a bag of squid, so we've got loads to go out for the rays. We've got loads to go out. Come on, just arch over. I don't even care which one of you arches over. Just do it. I don't think the camera's going to pick this up. But now that the tide's running, you can literally see. Where are we? About there. Oh, can you see it? No. Literally there is where the current's running. That is the edge of that ledge. And we've moved back probably 5 or 6 feet. Yeah, I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up or not, but if we come down here, you can literally see, I mean this tide's come in about 5 or 6 feet, but you can literally see, let me see if I can get that to pick up. Can I go any brighter on that? Yeah, there you go. You can literally see where that current, I think that's as bright as my torch goes. But yeah, you can literally see where that's that ledge. Literally the current's licking past there. It's right on the edge of the lamp. So that ledge is literally like 6 or 8 foot out at low water on the tides that we've been fishing anyway. I mean, my line is here in the water, so where that ledge is, it must just go bang straight down. Both rods are sat there doing nothing. I'm filming on my phone, as you can probably tell. In fact, you can see You can see the current licking through here now. It's flying. Absolutely flying. What a lovely still night it is though. I've got no mics on, just filming on my phone. There's zero wind noise. Crystal clear waters. I just need that huss. Have I mentioned I want a huss? Alright folks, well it is 9:45, so we're an hour into the flood. The water's slowly creeping its way up. Pretty peaceful, pretty quiet. I've got no problem sitting here for the rest of the evening. The only problem we have got is, what we're down to? We're down to two blueies, one joey, about 3 or 4 squid. And plenty of sand eel, loads of sand eel, but yeah, baits are starting to run thin, especially with some of the baits that we've put out. We'll keep sticking baits out. Something's got to turn up. Again, we keep getting bites. There you go, on the creed, just little rattly bites. I got my light on. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, we'll keep putting baits out until we run out, I think, is the plan. The bites are still there. Still getting bites. Still getting quite big bites as well. I mean, these are 2 big, heavy rods. The Creed and the Exhilarator are 2 big, rough ground rods. And some of the pull downs and some of the rattles that they're getting, these aren't little whiting that are tapping at these baits. I'm sure of it. And even on the ray rig, I'm not fishing huge hooks. I've got a 3.0 Tamers and a 6.0 Cox and Royal octopus hook, and yeah, they're not massive hooks, so you'd expect to be hooking up on them, even on whiting. Well, I've proven we had a whiting earlier. I'm not really sure what to do. Like I say, I've got big baits on one and I've got smaller baits on the other, and it's just not happening. It's just not hooking up. Maybe we just stuffed it up on that first fish. Maybe that was going to be the fish of the night. First cast fish, and I stuffed it up. I'm home. We're home. Yeah, tricky session. I had made the decision I was going to have one last cast. I was going to get one last roll of the dice. The tide was flooding in pretty hard, and it seems when the tide turned, it started to wrap lines around rocks and all sorts of stuff, so it obviously picked the baits up, moved them somewhere else. Tried bringing one rod in, that got wedged under a boulder, then tangled up with the other rod, so I tried bringing the other rod in, snapped that one, went back to the first rod, snapped that one, lost both sets of gear, and I thought I'm not rigging up. Nobody in the right mind rigs up for one last cast of this, so that was quite a simple pack up. I slung everything in the back of the van. I just wanted to hit the road, so yeah, 20 past 1 in the morning. Yeah, I want to go crawl into bed. No huss, no eels, not even any doggies. I will be back on Anglesey. If you haven't seen it already, Tommy's competition, the 15th of February. I'll definitely be over there for then. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, until next time, take care and tight lines.